大家好，歡迎嚟到我哋嘅 channel 啊！咁就請記得訂閱翻我哋嘅 channel， 同埋就係 like 我哋條片先。咁今日我哋繼續玩呢一個霍格華茲的傳承。咁就上集我哋完成咗第一個試煉，而家就要翻返去呢個地圖密室嗰度啦。跟住我哋就要同兩個教授講嘢，相隔唔知幾多百年嘅教授啊，兩個個地圖真係好靚啊！誒，多咗個教授出嚟喎。
What have we here?
羅克五喎呢個。
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
嗱，我記得我哋係有講過，有提過呢個教授名嘅，但係我唔係好記得咗佢係咩人啊。咁我哋就問多次啦。
You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well.
要完成晒所有試煉先會話俾我哋知係咩嚟嘅。
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
即係阿蘭諾克啊。
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
即係我哋話要去揾呢一個叫希羅納嘅
See
人
what you
啦。
can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
唔好唔記得你嘅學業喎，呢個時候都同我哋
Before
講
you。go,
誒，佢有嘢同我哋講喎，羅克五。
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am,
誒，我哋可以用嗰啲古代魔法嘅痕跡去強化我哋自己嘅魔法嘅
own
喎。
magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
係咪應該會有教學呢？突然間嚟咗呢一個過場動畫度啊，係咪故事進入下一章呢？即係意思。哦，變咗秋天啊！去咗下一季啊！即係話俾我哋聽。咦？我哋個掃把升級。
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
我哋掃把升級成功咗喎！頭先我收到一個郵件話。咁啊，我哋望一望我哋嘅任務列表先啦。咁今日我哋就不如去參加咗呢個奇獸課程先啦，奇獸學嘅課程。 嗱，咁我哋而家就準備出發過去啦。我記得奇獸學呢度啊嘛，我哋未有得穿越住嘅，咁就過咗去最近嘅地方先啦。好啦，我哋已經過到嚟呢個奇獸學課程嘅地點啦。而家就等個教授過嚟啦，係咪？應該啫。冇人喎。誒，有開始啦，可以。
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised,
哇，好得意
none
喎
of
隻
these
嘢，
creatures should be taken
好似嗰隻咩
lightly.
道道鳥啊。
They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
我之前就睇過話呢一個奇獸嘅系統呢，
You can practice on
有
Gerald.
啲似個 Pokemon
Just keep
嘅，
an eye out for his
好似
tongue.
話有意識嘅奇獸嘅。
You can use my brush. Just be gentle.
我哋有個
Oh,
奇
and
獸
think
虎
pleasant
刷，
thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
點樣刷毛啊？呢個物品好似冇喎。睇下先，哦，點擊右掣，將奇獸虎刷指派到去我嘅，哦，原來咒語嚟㗎。咁啊，呢個啦。
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
好得意啊！
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
哦，仲要俾啲嘢食佢。
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
下一隻係獅尾貓。
Couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
哇！做乜掹佢條貓須？
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help.
我
Let's
哋幫咗
hurry.
隻獅尾貓，
Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
而家就可以去幫隻獅尾貓。誒，有得講嘢喎，講咗嘢
What
先
would。you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Nizel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the Puffskins.
仲有得講嘅？
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist
Oh,
Miss Sweeting
其
at
實
the
都係叫我
Nizel
哋
You will find
一樣嘅啫。咁我哋就為咗有嘢食先。誒，可以入去喎。邊隻好啊？呢隻係男㗎嘛？呢兩隻係女嘅。咁我哋為咗呢隻先啦。哎呀，撳錯掣。哦，好彩冇事，變咗攻擊佢咯。跟住幫佢哋抹毛。
The Nizel's really took
哎呀，
to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like
我湊緊貓啊，唔得閒理你。唉，好啦好啦，同佢講嘢。
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
好正啊！
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack.
佢講緊頭先
Sadly,
嗰個
we're the ones who suffer,
蚊貓鬚嗰個
stumbling
人
over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control?
例如呢？
Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some
哦，又有
assignments
課業啦，我
designed to
哋
help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
哦，即係跟住就呢一個帕比斯維丁揾我哋。
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's
我
a
哋
good
完全
thing.
唔知佢講嗰
It's
隻嘢
something
咩
like Ryan
樣。
and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
應該
You've
信得過嘅
intrigued。me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
跟住我哋就要跟住佢行啦，係嘛？
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're
喂，呢
the
隻好得意
first.
喎。
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
似貓頭鷹啊，其實呢幾隻都。好啦，我哋下次先過嚟玩，而家跟住拍俾行先。
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
佢介紹嘅係咪唔係人啊？係奇獸啊嘛？真係啊！哇，獅鷲嚟嘅喎呢隻。
Please meet High Wing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful.
鷹馬嚟嘅
You
呢
must
個
always
世
show
界叫。
hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
鞠躬。再鞠躬。
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
哦，我哋又可以幫手
You
刷
can
毛
feed
啦。
and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
跟住我哋可以餵食。哇，食得好快喎！食完就走。
So, what did you think of High Wing?
好正，好
I
厲
thought
害，
she
覺
was
得佢。
brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back.
喺偷獵
Got her
者
to
手上面
safety
救
in
翻佢
Val.
嘅，原
She
來。
was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
好可疑啊！啲偷獵者。
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
好，我哋完成咗呢一個奇獸學嘅課程啦。咁就應該仲有我哋隻鷹馬，應該之後係可以騎嘅。咁就但係應該我諗可能要做咗呢啲課業先。咁下集呢，可能就同大家集中係解決咗呢4個課業先啊。咁就我哋今集玩到呢度為止先，成功就上完呢個奇獸學嘅課程，仲識咗隻鷹馬添啊，仲有好多好得意嘅奇獸啊！我哋遲啲揾啲時間同大家睇下唔同嘅奇獸啦。咁就喺呢度為止先，大家中意嘅話記得俾翻個 like 同埋訂閱翻我哋嘅 channel 啊！多謝大家，拜拜。
呢條片去到呢度就完㗎啦，記得訂翻我哋 channel，同埋撳埋下面小鐘仔，我哋下次再見，拜拜。